So a year ago, I made a Q&A video with my community on Discord, and you know what? I figured, it's time to do it again, and I'm going to be answering a bunch of questions that my community had for me. So let's get to it. Before I begin, though, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. All right, so first question from Gab here. He's one of my clan members. What are your current thoughts on Bed Wars? Bed Wars? Dude, I love Bed Wars. The problem I have with Bed Wars right now, it's dry for me from a content perspective. I've done like hundreds and hundreds of videos on Bed Wars. So when you have that many videos, you start running out of ideas, and it just gets really like, how many times are you going to like show like you're killing players? Like after a while, it's like, oh, got that guy. Oh man, rough. Oh dude, poor guy. Oh man, how many times are you gonna do that in a video? And I think a lot of other content creators who have been playing Bed Wars for 2 years have the same feeling. The other problem is there's very little motivation now, because like videos used to be able to like get like 300,000 views on a Bed Wars video. Now it's a lot harder to get that kind of number. So a lot of content creators have left, so it's not as exciting because your friends are kind of leaving. But yeah, I mean, it's still a really good game. It's probably the best, honestly, the best PvP game currently on Roblox. I still play for fun. I just don't really like making as many videos on it. So I'm kind of, you'll notice I kind of do a lot more variety on my channel now, at least my main channel. What do you think about the decline in players in Islands? It's just natural. It's an older game. People are going to leave a game, just like, Mad City. It happened to Mad City. It happened to Jailbreak. It happens to all games. What is the thing you miss most from the OG Islands? The thing I miss from the OG Islands, there were a lot less items, and I also like the old lighting. But yeah, the game is getting better. Like, honestly, like I kind of wish the stuff that the devs are doing now were happening back when it was big. What do you hope to see in the future of Islands? That's a tough question. I think more progression. I think a focus on progression, especially in the world. I think we've had Desert Island and then Void Island and then the Underworld. I don't really care for those as much. It's very like void. It feels disconnected from the main world. I'd like to see more islands in general with better progression. I feel like the progression in the game's all over the place. Still, like Pirate Island is kind of out there. Van Horn, that island, Maple Island's kind of out there. I think those should have been just like temporary events. Same with Spirit Island. I think those are just kind of temporary locations. If anything, those should be more like event-related islands, but it doesn't really add anything to the game progression. I feel like they're just kind of out there and wasted. What do you think about PetSimX? I think the game is pretty much pay to win. I don't really like it because of that. It's just gotten really ugly, and it's just gotten messy with like all the different ways you can buy stuff. I feel like it's just an unfair game for players. I still jump in, but I don't really make content that much anymore on it because of that. Do you believe there will be a season 4? Yeah, most definitely. And if so, are you planning to compete in it? That's not really my decision. That's really up to the hosts. If they want to invite me, I'm down, of course. When will you destroy your Discord server? I'm not going to destroy it. Is it worth subscribing? Always worth subscribing. Are you ever going to get Nightmare rank in Bed Wars? I gave up on Nightmare. I mean, there's no real benefit. I mean, it's just a handful of players that are kind of sweaty in Nightmare now. I'm a content creator. Like, that's first and foremost my priority. To go and grind ranked, like, is a really different mentality. You're pretty much all or nothing, and it's a lot of matches. Plus, you have to deal with all the toxic players. I don't really like it. Are you going to do another rating shops video on Island? Yes, I will. Yes, for sure. Actually, I'm going to be recording one today. So make sure you check out my Islands channel. It's DV Plays Islands. What is your favorite thing about Minecraft? Oh man, there's so much I love about Minecraft. One is I love the voxel. I love the art. The visuals of Minecraft it's just amazing. I love digging. don't ask. I love digging straight down to bedrock. It's just a thing, okay? But no, I really wish I could dedicate like 50% or more of my time to Minecraft and really move over to Minecraft quite a bit of my channel, but I can't in it because it's just this massive world for me to catch up on. But I still plan on doing quite a bit of Minecraft. I'll probably start getting into that later this year. It's definitely a goal of mine. What is your favorite thing about Roblox? I love the ability that we can join our friends very easily. The games are accessible. You don't have to download new stuff. You don't have to update a whole thing. Like, it's all automated. It's just seamless. I really love that. What is your favorite thing about gaming in general? I mean, fun. We get to have fun. It's not taken so serious. You shouldn't take it too serious too. Worst mistake for smaller YouTubers: splitting your focus. Stick to one game is my recommendation. If you focus on a game, especially a training game or even a small game like Islands, I mean, if you created an Islands channel, dude, you blow up faster than you would if you try to like keep up with everyone else. It's harder to break into variety. Variety is a big mistake for smaller content creators. Like, going variety out the gate is really, really hard. It's the difference between blowing up in months versus blowing up in 4 or 5 years. Most effective strategies at gaining viewership and subs for smaller YouTubers: like I said, stick to smaller games. Also go big. Add something of value. Don't just copy what everyone else is doing. Don't say like, oh, I got the biggest pet in PetSimX. No, do something really cool and unique. Like, make useful content for others that people are going to be able to like share around. So like, if you just said, hey, I'm hatching 1,000,000 eggs today, and you get like this cool pet, yeah, that's cool. If you make something like, here's the best technique for getting as many diamonds as possible video, you're going to get 1,000,000 views. That's the difference. What changes would you personally like to see in Bed Wars and Islands that would make it helpful for the games? More progression, more deep content, more mystery, more hidden hidden stuff that we can grind for. Do you think you would do other games outside of Roblox and MC? I would, but I would get hooked and I would stop. It would really hurt my channel. So my question is, would you, this is from Butter, would you ever consider doing a major collaboration for another? Yeah, with another YouTuber, of course. Yeah, I'm always talking to others. I mean, I just did a video with Gravy Catman, but like, you know, I'm open to plenty of other content creators, especially major ones. That sounds fun. What other games do you play outside of Roblox? Not really any right now. I used to play like Overwatch and League and all that kind of stuff, but I focus all my energy. I have so many channels on Roblox. I don't really want to like split it, but Minecraft would probably be one I'd be willing to do. Do you think Bedwars would benefit from other better PvP mechanics? Absolutely. Is there a chance for another Minecraft related video? Absolutely plan on more Minecraft for sure. Yes. How do you keep your motivation and inspiration when creating content for such a large audience of people? You look at it as a job. Like, there are days that I just don't want to do a video, and it's like going to the gym, right? There are days you're like, I just don't feel like it. That's not even a question for me. On the days that I don't feel like making a video, guess what I do? I make a video. But a lot of the times I really enjoy it. You'll see like me cracking up, I'm having fun, but there are days I struggle. Okay, so you know, I'm human too. Like, how, you know, look, consider I've done thousands of videos. Like, after a while you just kind of don't want to do, and every content creator faces this. It's not because I just look at it as a job. I've got a real job. I own businesses, you know, I run all this stuff. YouTube for me is my hobby, and yeah, I make some money doing it, which is great. You should always try to, you know, get back what you put in, but that's not why I do it. Honestly, I love it because it's just so much fun. I love making content. But like I said, there are days, even doing the things you love, like I love mountain biking. I haven't been mountain biking in a while. You know, it's just work. What headphones and mouse do you use? Right now I'm using, I use studio headphones. They're kind of like weird ones. I just got them from like Guitar Center. Just ask for like studio headphones. They just plug in. They're just stereo, but they're like the best ones for hearing your like the real sound. And then for a mouse, I just use the Logitech Pro right now. I change it up all the time. Will you continue the TV core channel? If not, why? No, they ended their affiliate program, and honestly, there's not enough views on that channel for it to be worth continuing to grind. Maybe down the road if they, you know, start having better content, but so much of the core content was like inspired by Roblox. I'd rather play Roblox if that's the case. What's your TV size? Let's just say it's over 80 inches, okay? It's over 80. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? Only if there's jalapenos. Do you think Islands is gonna shut down now? Why did you start YouTube? Because I love making content. It's just like writing a book. It's just like making a movie. It's just like making a game. It's just creation. You know, there's something about people consuming something that you create. It's fantastic. It's the best feeling in the world. Beyond even money. Like, I would write books. If a million people read my books, I would write books all day. If you know, a million people would watch my movie, I'd make movies the rest of my life. That's what I'm doing. Question day, what will you do if World War III begins? That's a very deep and serious and dark question. I'd keep doing what I do. I mean, if it helps people get through, so, you know, a dark time, I would keep doing what I do. What type of game do you believe EZGG should make next? I think they need to make another voxel game, but there's a beauty in what they've created on Roblox, which is Minecraft inspired games, and I think they should keep doing that. When is Spirits Guides releasing or testing phase? We're hoping, I'm really pushing the team for this month for closed testing, and then I'm hoping we launch next month. Probably won't happen, but we're going to try. What is your favorite thing to do outside of gaming? I love mountain biking. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's the likelihood of us seeing 8, an IRL DV plushie for my kid? I would say a 10. I definitely want to make one. It's just challenging. I got to find the right partner. Will you do another hacker hunting since you have AC mod? Yeah, absolutely. I have another video planned coming up. What is your favorite sport? Also, do you prefer Messi or Ronaldo? Dude, I don't know anything about football or soccer, as we call it inside the US, but my favorite sport's baseball for sure. I watch baseball a lot. Have you ever eaten squid before? No way, man. I don't like seafood. Are you ever planning on using a face cam or ever doing IRL content? IRL content, probably not. If I did, it probably wouldn't be related to, you know, games or anything like that. But for a face cam, there's a whole other dynamic that you need, you know, now need to do as a content creator. You need to have face expressions. If you're expressionless, it's going to detract from your content. You now have to care about like how you look, you know, like you actually have to seriously, if you look tired for the day, guess what? People are going to comment on that. So you can't look tired. I honestly hate it. That's why I don't plan on doing face cam. Plus, more than anything, I just want people to focus on my character, my DV. I want them to focus on my personality and my character. I designed a character so that you see him in this world, and that's who I'm playing, but it's me. I don't know what to say. When the day is here that Bedwars dies and Island dies, what am I going to play? We're just going to naturally progress just like other games. I mean, I'm not worried about that. Will you ever become a VTuber? Definitely the case for a new channel I'm building. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but you'll see it soon. Will you be doing more Islands vids for tutorials for less advanced players? Yes, definitely check out my Islands channel. I fully plan that. My favorite color, lately it's been red. Honestly, I get red for like, I love red clothes. I like red cars. I like red, but my favorite color was probably blue. When is Found You releasing? I canceled that game because we decided to make some other stuff. How are you able to manage a game company, multiple YouTube channels, Discord, Twitter, other socials, YouTube members, Patreon members, and anything else I didn't mention so easily with no sweat? Let's just say you have to carefully plan your time. Like, you have to neglect things to get things done. And so I'll neglect like my game company for a bit to work on channels, then neglect the channels a little bit to work on, you know, you just basically have to manage your time a little bit. It's hard. What should we prepare? What's the best ways to get content out to people? And how on earth do we get ideas? Oh, that's a loaded question. On this channel you're watching right now, there's a bunch of videos on how to get your first like 100 subs, 1,000 and such. More than anything, prepare to be consistent, you know, first of all. So if you have like a very busy life, don't start YouTube. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. If you already have a busy life, you can't like find ways to dedicate days to content, don't start. I mean, I hate to say it, but don't start. Start with those videos, but make sure you have the time more than anything. And don't worry about like if you don't have a good mic, if you don't have a good computer, all that kind of stuff. You could improve that over time. Just start working on your content now. It takes time. You just need to come up with them. And they need to be your ideas too. Where do you find your motivation? Honestly, people watching my videos. If no one watched, then I would lose motivation. How do you pick who and not to invite to in-game clan? I don't do any of that, so that's easy for me. I just don't do it. I have clan staff to do that. What do you think is the best way to balance gaming and personal life? For the average person, honestly, just give yourself a budget. Uninstall any games that are taking over your life too much. Like if there's a game that's just taking too much, maybe you're addicted to it, you might have to disconnect. Do you see your channel moving away from Roblox to other popular games? Not really. Not right now, at least. What does your setup look like? It's a mess right now, honestly. Like, I hate my setup. I'm redoing it soon. So once I'm done with my setup, I'll reveal it. What is your favorite animal and when will you face reveal? Do you like geckos and will you let fan create a new avatar that you use for a month? There's 3 questions in one. My favorite animal probably has to be wolves, but you can't keep them. And will you face reveal? Probably not. Maybe if I retire, I'll do. I don't know. And do you like geckos? Yes, I love geckos. They're cool. You have to feed them like all the time. It's just kind of a pain to do. You have to check out Underwoodsaurus, Melii. Look that up. And will you let a fan create any? No, I'm not gonna do that. No, we're not gonna do that. Maybe down the road. Maybe for a big dare, or maybe for a million subs. Yeah, we'll do it for 1 million subs. Maybe if you remind me. Pots or pans? Which are better? Pans, because you can stir fry and stuff in pans. Are Oreos good? Of course they are. They're amazing. Let's react to that. Do you like foxes? Dude, they're so like nervous. They're beautiful though. Yeah, I like them. Dogs or cats? Honestly, I like both. The only reason why I don't like dogs, honestly, is they're really, really hard to take care of when you're a busy person. If you have a very, very busy lifestyle, do not get dogs because they need so much attention. So that's why I like cats, because they don't really need a whole lot of attention. I could go to them, pet them and stuff and enjoy them, and then go and, you know, have my busy schedule, and they take care of themselves. Dogs, you got to take them out all the time. You got to, you know, you got to take them out all the time. Let's just say that. And then you got to clean up after them. You can't have a messy and smelly, you know, yard if you don't clean up after them. But if I were to pick a dog, it's German Shepherds or corgis. My favorite quote has to be, if you don't learn something new every day, then you might as well be dead. One of my mentors growing up said that to me, and it helped me throughout my life. As dark as it is, it sounds really dark, but it helped me growing up to always learn something new every day. Ever thought of playing PUBG? I used to play it a long time ago. I played during beta. Do you have people to help record videos? Producers, editors, directors? No, I'm not like Mr. Beast. In fact, most content creators don't even have that. Like, even some of the biggest content creators don't have that, like a staff like that. I do have editors that I bring in every now and then. What is your favorite restaurant and thing on the menu? Oh man, without doxing myself, I can't really tell you that. But I like Mexican food first and foremost, and I usually get like World Tacos or like enchiladas. Do I play on platforms other than Roblox? Not really. I have Steam. I've got Epic Games. I got all the launchers. I just don't really play anymore. What do you think about Preston charging $250 on a Titanic plushie? I don't like it. Let's just say that. I'll leave it at that. When do you think you're gonna reach 1 million subs? I'm thinking next year. I'm thinking it's gonna be next year sometime. Would you rather play Bed Wars for 24 hours straight or play Islands for 24 hours straight? Probably Bed Wars. Islands could get kind of tiring. I've done Islands for 24 hours straight. Of all the videos that you have made, what video do you still like the most? I have to say, like, how to build auto farms was probably my favorite. And that was in Islands. It just was so much fun, like making like auto farms. Do you find yourself quitting or taking a break from Islands anytime soon? I just shifted to making like a video to 2 videos per week on my Islands channel. So definitely check that out. But, you know, I'm not really planning on quitting Islands anytime soon. What race would you awaken to V4 next in Blox Fruits? Probably Angel. It looks really cool. What is your favorite cheese? Provolone. Provolone's good. Real mellow. Will you be playing Anarchy Arena on Roblox again? We'll see. I'm waiting for a decent sized update from them on it. The Junkyard update was kind of cool. Partly, I need the audience to be up and the content to be big enough for it to make it worthwhile. Plus, I just want to make sure they're actually going to continue to update the game and run with it. Like, some games just kind of get abandoned after a while if it's not doing so well. So I'm not sure. We'll see. My opinion of politics, here's my opinion. I think people are too extreme on views. I think you should always be open-minded to other people's opinions and respect them. Why did I choose the name DV for my channel? My name stands for Dark Viper. I've had the Dark Viper name for a long time, longer than the other Dark Viper AU guy. But everyone on Roblox was already calling me DV. So I was like, dude, why don't we just name it shorter? It's like shorter name. I'm still Dark Viper, but yeah, DV is kind of, and it's not short for domestic violence, no matter what Flamingo says. What do you do when not recording? I edit. That's the best thing I can say. I edit. What's your cat's name? I have multiple cats. One of them's named Squeaker because that's all he knows how to do. What's your favorite Bed Wars song? I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna say Kyrie. Am I rivals with Creek? No, I'm not. How did I first find out about Islands? My friend Untie kind of told me about it. He kept telling me to play it. If you're given the option for immortality, would you take it? No. If you're given the choice to be a god, would you take it? It depends. What are the terms? What is my opinion on potatoes? They're delicious. Are you going to keep adding variety content? Yep. What is your favorite Pokemon? I would say Victini, for sure. Victini. Am I going to make more Bed Wars maps? Yep. Why do you think Prop Hunt wasn't well received by Bed Wars or Islands? It's not a block game. It wasn't a block game at all. Why don't you play Islands anymore? Why don't you watch my videos anymore? You know I still play it. Do you personally think Bed Wars is no longer fun to play and just try hard with all the kits and people sweating? Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with this part as far as detracting from the fun. I think it's still fun to play, but it's not as fun because of the sweats. Yeah, for sure. When did you come to EasyGG and why? Islands, and because they made good games. Why am I playing Islands less? There's less for me to consume. When you've gotten everything and achieved everything, you know, it's kind of hard to play a game over and over and over. But I still play it. I just don't play it as much because there's not much new to experience, you know? Are there any features that used to be in Bed Wars that you miss and are not in the game now? And what features do you disagree with being added? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of stuff. Features that used to be in Bed Wars. Yes, major knockback for arrows. I miss that. Like, we used to be able to like bow spam and keep people from us with just a bow. It was so exciting and fun. What features do you disagree with being added? I disagree with the enchantments. I disagreed with the relics. I feel like there's too many kits now. That's all feedback I get in the devs directly, so it's not really a surprise to them. I've given them a lot of ideas. They sometimes take them. But yeah, I'm just one person, and just being one person, it's just one voice, right? It's one person's feedback. So I don't really need to be the one to say like, this is what it should be, you know? It's their game. Old or new Islands fishing mechanic? I like the new one. Anyway, thank you for all the questions from my community. If you want to join my community on Discord, feel free to go to discord.gg/dvplays. Thanks again to everyone who asked questions. And if I didn't answer your question, I'm sorry. I couldn't get them all. It's going to be hours and hours long. So I just got to pick the ones that I wanted to answer. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Peace.